Welcome, friends. We are going to start with a new topic called radical acceptance. You can also read from this book written by Tara Brach about radical acceptance. Life is not the same for everyone, it has its own ups and downs. There are certain situations in life which are called as bad situations. So let's find out what are these bad situations and how you can come out of this with a creative visualization technique, which I'm going to tell you in this video. Let's move to the next. What are these situations and why we need radical acceptance? Where you have to be simply I am. It is not what you think you are. So believe in yourself, accept as you are whenever there are bad situations in life is the motto of theirs. So the correct definition of radical acceptance is where you are going to accept yourself with unconditional, without any judgment, without any feelings of ill feelings, because your thoughts create your feelings and your feelings create your behavior. So this is the definition of radical acceptance. If you want peace in your life, innermost bliss in your life, now let's explore what are these difficult situations which you suffer on a day-to-day basis. It could be a long-standing illness. You could be suffering from a traumatic pain. It could be you have met with an accident and the pain is never ending. It could be an emotional suffering which you are going through. It could be anxiety, depression, long-standing mental illness. Sometimes you have a husband who is alcoholic and you have daily fights, and these fights take no time. And you feel that there's no end to these fights and there are daily this relationship conflicts. Sometimes your loved one may have left you because of corona, or recently a young one must have passed away. So you're suffering loss and grief. This period is also very traumatic and you feel how to come out of that grief period. It could be very difficult and challenging too. Sometimes in childhood days or in the present moment, you could have been bullied or sexual abuse was there. So there is a lot of shame and self-criticism in you. Why me? Why me? Why it happened to me? Why people bully me? Why I'm like that? So these kind of phrases, the negative talk which it imbibes is very difficult for you to come out of this. It could be a long-standing loneliness where children leave you at an age when you are 55, 60, and you feel totally lonely. And this aging and mortality is the cause of your loneliness or emotional trauma. Sometimes your needs and needs are not met. You don't know what you want in life and what are your needs. So sometimes this also creates problems in life. So next is your imperfections and you're misunderstood. This perfection syndrome is one of the most leading syndromes in among teenagers where they want to set benchmark with some an idol person like a model, and they try to copycat that kind of a model, and they have a lot of issues regarding skin health and figure, and their diet suffers a lot, and they also suffer from insomnia, that is lack of sleep. So we now move to the next one. So how you can come out of these situation is stop expecting others to show you love, acceptance, commitment, respect. So when we are in a relationship, we always accept that this brain wants validations and you always suffer. So these kind of problems is very difficult to come out. So we have failures are always stepping stones to success, because until and unless you face such a situation, you are not going to come out resilient. So you have to learn from your mistakes and then you have to find out what is wrong with you. So this is very important that you expect and have awareness about them. So let's look at the 5 steps. What is radical acceptance and where are this when what you need to do? So first you have to notice your resistance. Be aware of your which body part has that emotion which has stored in it. It could be in your belly, it could be in your backbone, or it could be somewhere in your intestine or your heart near, where you can feel this thought, emotion, and physical sensation when you're challenged by a situation or when you're challenging by a person that you are having a bad or toxic. It could be your mother-in-law, father-in-law, your own husband, your own children. So any toxic relation which you're suffering, it could be a heartbreak up which you go through. But when you are in a situation where there is an husband and wife conflict, you don't need radical acceptance. There you have to act and be bold and express your opinion. That is a situation where you don't need radical acceptance, but traumatic conditions, pain, loss, and grief, there you need radical acceptance, where you have to accept that the situation is there and you cannot turn that situation. All that has happened to me has happened to me. You have to accept it. So that acceptance will only come from awareness, as I said, as we watched the last slide. So this is a very important diagram which you have to understand how our mind works. The mind creates thoughts, the thoughts create feelings, because whenever there is a situation, you look at the good side of the situation or the bad side of the situation. Your mind always tends between two states, either positive or negative. So whenever we see this situation as something as positive and negative, and we have a certain benchmark that who is our ideal person, what is the definition of good, what is the definition of bad. So these all are benchmarks set by me. Take an example of an ant. When the ant is moving, you put a thread around the ant. Then the ant will move inside that boundary only. It will not be able to come out. So this is your own situation where a mind builds a boundary of the benchmark and you get trapped in it. Now your thought, your feeling, and your behavior is according to that boundary and you cannot come out of it. It could be a boundary of anxiety, depression, or you set rules that this is the way life should go on. This is this and it should happen like this. So when it doesn't happen the way you want, you feel that you are overwhelmed or you get anger, hostile, jealousy, all kind of negative feelings start venting up because of this boundary which you have set, and you feel really uncomfortable and it is very difficult for you to breathe also. So this is the situations in life. So the first and foremost thing you should go is let go of the judgment, because when you judge people, there is no place for love. You cannot self-love, because self-love only comes when you're able to see inside the mirror and you have to raise yourself in your own eyes. When you're able to see who that reflection is in the mirror, who is that person which I see in the mirror is the most important. Can you meet the eyes of that person whom you're seeing in the mirror? So release all kinds of judgment in whatever way you are, whether it's the color of your skin, your figure, your face. So all this holds a very important value in your life. So you have to let go of the judgment, release the need to judge, criticize, or change others from this. Next comes very important. You write on the mirror, I love myself. I love. And when you love yourself from the bottom of your heart, then you accept as you are. You are more than enough. God has created only one masterpiece. And you know yourself more than any other person on this earth. So you are your best friend, and your mind is the only enemy which is acting against you. So you never try to look good because people want you to look good. But if you want to feel good, then only look good. If you understand the point, I repeat, you will look good only if you feel good. So the feeling and emotions are very important. They play a very important role in our life. Last but not the least, we have to cultivate compassion. Suppose a person fails in an exam. You can't tease him that, oh, you failed, you didn't work hard. So we only learn to take care about from people because we know these people who they are and how they care about us. So it could be our mother, it could be our father. So we have to develop compassion with our young ones, our siblings, our dear and near ones, or subordinates whom we work with. So this is the way. So clothe yourself in compassion, kindness, and humility, and then you develop the feeling of patience, that is your temperance. When you develop temperance, everything falls in place. So this is a very beautiful example how to set compassion. When somebody fails, you can say, I'm sorry, you didn't work hard, your work didn't pay off, but you will definitely succeed next time. You can even tell in Hindi that मुझे खेद है तुम्हारी मेहनत का फल नहीं मिला, लेकिन तुम अगली बार जरूर कोशिश करोगे तो सफल. And help him out with all his difficulties, why he failed. Try to figure out what were his mistakes, why he figured out, what was the challenge. Was it the time management, or was he not able to understand the question, or did he not give the answer at all? So here you have to find out the areas. You don't have to look at the problem, but find out what are the areas he was weak and try to work upon it. And definitely it will bring you a lot of success if you work upon your weaknesses. This is how we always grow, learn, and evolve in our life. We have to find what mistakes we committed. We work upon those mistakes. and then we move forward in our life. Now let's look at a story. How these negative patterns starts in our life. It starts with simple thing. You can see a racing clock every day because you are in a normal routine. You go to work, but you have a certain routine to follow early in the morning. So this routine always keeps the clock ticking on your head. So once you see that the clock is ticking and these situations fall in place, the negativity starts with simple loss of concentration. It could be a simple thing. You didn't concentrate and the milk spill off the gas. It could be your children, you did not keep the uniform in place and the children started fighting and there was a lot of chaos. Then your husband also started yelling at you for certain things and the fight began. It could be an issue of a relative he brings back and again he digging the past. When you drink coffee, there is a big coffee stain on the your new sari. You can see the stain. So in this way, it starts with normal ups and downs in life. So then you go to the office and where you find again a traffic jam, there's a big fight going on. And when you reach late, the boss also scolds you. Then the whole day you think that, oh, what a day it was. It was a very bad day. In the evening, you had to plan some shopping trip with your friends, but that too get cancelled because one of them is sick. So you feel that the whole day has gone wrong. And what you label the day as a bad day, right? It started with the morning, and then again the next day the same things happen. That is again something other spills of your cutting the vegetables, you cut your hand. Again, there is some chaos in the house. There is a small fight among you and your husband because you're getting late and is not helping you out. Again, then you label the next day that everything goes wrong in the morning. My days are like that. And at the third day, the fourth day, now it becomes a regular pattern and you're not able to come out of it. So where did you go wrong? You never sit and analyze what was wrong, when did it begin, how did I end up into this chaos, and why this clock is always ticking on your head. So these are the common things which you say on a day-to-day basis, and you really feel that your life has become like this Lady Leela, where everything is in a haphazard way. So now let's look at some of the visualization techniques. So how you can come out of it is how you can come out of this is the day it starts, you before going out, before putting your leg out of into that area, you have to say, okay, this has happened, I accept. Tomorrow, I will not commit these mistakes. This is an end to it. You have to repeat the switch words, cut, cut, cut. Cut the situation, cut the crab here only, and move forward. Okay, this was the fight. I will not allow my husband to have a big fight with me. I'll keep all the things in proper place. So you learn from your mistakes and cut the crab there only from where it started. Don't take it to the another day and don't label the day as bad. Oh, okay, this happened. This may be for some day or some time. Yes, this is a challenge for some time, you can say, and cut, cut, cut. Keep on repeating these words, cut, 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 when there's a negative situations or you have a negative fight in your house. So now we move to a beautiful visualization technique. So you have to just imagine that. Give me a second. So we'll visualize a big mirror in, we are standing in front of the mirror and we're standing in front of a beautiful mirror and there is a beautiful light which you can see in the mirror, the light. Just imagine that you are standing in front of this mirror, and wherever you see the negative self-talk, talk to the mirror and analyze that there's some kind of negative talk inside you. And this talk, wherever you see I can't, I will, make a red ball of energy, whichever body parts you see. Imagine that this negative talk is getting dissolved in this red color. See which part has the pain or the trauma, which is that part which is vibrating more with all these negative talk. Where have you set the benchmark that you can't do it, you are ugly, you are having a lot of trauma inside you? Where do you feel the feeling of depression or anxiety? Take that red color to that part and visualize that everything is dissolving in this red light. Notice all the critical voices and negative self talks. Now imagine a warm green light filling your body and dissolving these voices. All the red color is getting washed away by this green color, and the soothing green color is repeating, I am enough, I am lovable, I am exactly as I am. I am lovable, I am exactly as I am. Visualize these three words that you are lovable, you are exactly as you are, you accept yourself. From the bottom of your heart, visualize the green color filling your body, the soothing feeling moving inside your body. You are really a loved one. Get rid of all the imperfections, no matter whether you have a wing or not, whether your face is white or not, whether you are having that skin color or not, whether you have an ideal height, weight, doesn't matter. Accept yourself with all the imperfections because imperfection is not a syndrome, it is all in your mind. Imagine you are holding a delicate, beautiful flower. Notice its imperfection and uniqueness. Now imagine that you are holding that beautiful flower. Notice its imperfections, just like the flower. Repeat, I am beautiful, exactly as I am. I accept my imperfections with all my heart. Visualize and integrate those feelings. Make this picture bigger, brighter, and bolder. That you are imbibing yourself with all the imperfections. Take few minutes each day to accept as you are with all these imperfections bodily and accept radical acceptance into your being. Just imagine that you are in a beautiful forest where you're the father universe and the mother where the mother earth are in contact with you. Just imagine a feeling of groundedness, the still water flowing. Imagine all the negative emotions flowing like the river inside, and you are getting connected from the bottom of your heart. You are purifying, you are feeling the divinity inside because as the sky and the earth, as the horizon, you see the beautiful roots of the trees help you to breathe in that green color, the greenery inside, and you get united with the nature. Feel the groundness, feel the fresh air among this forest, how it is bringing positivity in you. Whatever the situation, as the river flows, you are also flowing with the flow. Be in the flow. This is the nature of life. Never take any situation. Everything in this real life is changeable. Change is inevitable. Everything is changing. The sky, the seasons, everything is growing. People come and go. Children grow on their own self. Don't make yourself stuck in all these emotions and feelings. You are not meant here on this earth to be stuck. You are on a mission to help, flow, share your knowledge, share with the community whatever you have in whatever beautiful way you want. Cultivate a mindfulness and awareness. Visualize you standing in this forest, beautiful, peaceful forest. The forest is so peaceful. Feel the peace inside. 36 trillion cells inside you are demanding this peace, the inner peace. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet deep into the earth. Feel grounded and present. Repeat, I am here now exactly as I am. Repeat, I am more than enough. I am lovable, respectable. Make these pictures brighter, bigger, and bold. Feel the divinity, the inner bliss in your body. Make these pictures bigger, brighter, bolder. Now just imagine that you're standing with your hands wide open. Just imagine everything is in front of you and every feeling and emotion is inside you. You accept the universe, you accept the environment, you accept all that is happening in your life the way as it is. Now you have no judgment, no bias, no criticism, no self criticism, only love. Pure love flows inside you. Just experience these emotions arising, all the negative emotions. Give them to the clouds will take them away. As the passing clouds go away, take a deep breath and inhale. Imagine fresh acceptance, compassion entering your body. As you exhale, imagine any resistance or judgment leaving your body. Repeat the phrase, I accept myself, feeling a sense of openness and receptivity. So, radical acceptance is all about accepting yourself, throwing away all the challenges and meeting them unconditionally. Because what you are today is a reality. Recognize that reality is as it is, regardless of your preferences. Recognize that everything is changing in this world. As the seasons come and go, the summer changes into autumn, autumn changes into rainy, rainy changes into winter. Like the four seasons, you see, everything is changing. So does our life. Life is not stagnant, it has to flow with the emotions, with the feelings. So accept, don't get yourself entangled. You have that magical scissor in your hand, cut the boundaries of your own mind, come out of it. The ant too can come out if it takes the strength and jumps over the thread, or it cuts the cord or cuts the thread and it comes out. So you have the inner strength, the inner strength lies all in you to cut the magical boundaries and make a life magical and awesome for you. So nothing in life is permanent, my friends. Our thoughts, emotion, relationship, health, even our body is constantly changing. Even the world around us is changing. So if the tree doesn't have leaves, new tree leaves will come out, new situations will arise, and new opportunities are waiting for you. So just put your arms open and accept the situation as it is. So with this visualization, we come to an end of a beautiful day which you have created, a day which is full of happiness, a day which is full of positivity. When you feel loved, you are not now judgmental about what people say. You have your own identity that you are unique, you are more than enough, you are lovable, you know what you are, and you are a divine creation. You are one and one only masterpiece of this universe. Keep this identity above all other identities. Don't set any benchmark because you are unique, unique, unique. You are divine, divine, divine. You are lovable, lovable, lovable. So keep this identity top of yourself and see the changes happening inside you. So now go and validate yourself. Appreciate yourself for the wishes you have made, for the dish you made. Okay, I did a good job. I baked a good cake. Love your shoes, love your clothes. You are amazing. Love the job you do. Excellent job. Presentation done. You should appreciate yourself for everything you do, everything you look, and how you're looking, the looks you appreciate. Don't wait for others' validation and others' rewards. So here comes the appreciation. No situation is so big that it cannot change. So let go of the control, resistance, allowing life to unfold naturally. Remember, radical acceptance is a practice that takes time and patience. Start small, be gentle with yourself as you cultivate this mindset. Surrender, let go of the control and resistance, allow life to unfold naturally. And you'll see when you surrender, magic starts happening in your life. God sends you magical people in your life. It could be a guru, a mentor, a coach, a video, a song that can change your life. So keep your five senses open, to the receptivity that God is helping you in all the ways He can. When you're broken beyond measure, God works with us as treasures because He knows how to uplift a soul, what is the right time to create magic in somebody's life. So everything lies, my friends, in yourself. You can transform anything in this life, provided you have that willpower, provided you take that first step, because failures are stepping stones to success. So welcome, my friends. You take the step today and you see magic happening. So these are the two rituals. You can take a screenshot of these rituals and start creating magic into your life. So in this way, by doing two rituals, first thing in the morning, you start looking at the mirror and say, I love myself. I accept the way I am. And evening before going to bed, then also you can reflect upon yourself by writing a small journal. What went good today? What went bad today? So with these two rituals, you can find and come out of these bad situations in life easily. And I wish you luck, happiness, and harmony and joy. You can also take a screenshot of these affirmations, because these affirmations are also taken from the Bhagavad Gita. I trust that good is happening in my life. I am worthy of happiness and success. I am grateful for the blessings in my life. I will cultivate in a peace, calm, and in all situations. Paste these affirmations in your kitchen, in your bedroom, wherever your eyes set them, and then repeat them as mantras till they get imbibed in your subconscious mind. So, सब कुछ अच्छा हो रहा है मेरे जीवन में, मेरा जीवन अच्छा है, मेरे जीवन में अद्भुत घटनाएं घट रही हैं. You can also repeat them in Hindi, like, I trust that good is happening in my life. Everything is happening for its own good. My life is good. My days are good. My future days are good. Everything happens for a reason, and I accept the life as it is. So thank you for being a part of this radical acceptance. You can watch the full video in Hindi on Divya Dev Bhumi channel as a workshop. So if you're interested, you can watch that channel also. So thank you, my friends, for being, I'm an international certified Mind Valley Life Coach, a tarot reader, an Akashic reader. You can also book your own readings in the description given below. So thank you very much for being a part of this radical acceptance.